Good morning,
Definitely,
guys.
definitely.
How you doing?
Feeling
Cool.
good,
So we got 20
feeling good.
people online today, and we have 5 people on video. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get this video going.
Okay, cool.
All right, J-Dub, sweating out the sweat. I see you.
Getting it
Every
in.
morning.
J
Every morning.
Dub.
Right, right.
I
Top
don't
of the
look like
morning
this for no
workout.
reason. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, good job last night, guys. We set a goal for 20 and we did over 21. So give you guys a round of applause there. You know, that's kudos to you guys. Now I want to give a quick shout out to PMG, right? They went on a quick road trip to SD, and what usually happens after you go to a different city like that, you just wait a day. You know, you wait it out and you don't hit it. But they didn't do that. You know, their fearless leader went out and just made it happen. So good job to PMG. Way to start off your road trip, brother. So that being said, guys, we're gonna have Mo speak on road trips. If you guys are new, what road trips are. You know, if you guys go out to a different city, you're able to maximize money, not only that, territory. So go ahead, Mo. You're all up.
Awesome. Cool. One thing I learned is, out here in life, we all got bills to pay and there's always fees to pay, right? But it's just that where does it go? So one thing I learned from this business is, skills pay the bills and degrees cost fees. But if you want to get a degree, you go and get it. Life will still be great. So anyways, road trip opportunities, road trip opportunities. I love the culture behind the road trip. You have the opportunity to go out there and, bond with your team, focus, discipline yourself, focus on one goal, which is going out there, having fun and making money, right? In life is a risk and sometimes you have to take it. Sometimes in the unknown is where all the success is. People don't know about road trips. People don't know about going out of state, but that's the key. That's the key to this business. You want to expand and grow, right? So if you're telling me with this opportunity, I can not only work in my own city, in my own state, but I can also go out of the state. I can go and travel. I can go and take a road trip. I can go out on tour, like Gio said, like a rock star, like a rapper, like an artist, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to go out there, have fun, and make money. If you check in your LOA, the letter of agency that you sign, in the bottom clearly it says 20 or more states that we have AT&T in, and we have the allowance to go to every state and close deals, and work. So one thing I learned is the world is ours, and I definitely want to talk about the formula behind this road trip. Okay. So new guys in this business. I remember when I was first a new guy and my first road trip, right? I remember the first road trip and I didn't even know where I was going, but I know that I had a good leader. He said, all right, Mo, we're about to go on a road trip to San Diego. I think it was my first time going out to San Diego ever, or even go out of my circumference of where I live or stay at. And it was just the most amazing thing ever. I'm like, man, I'm about to go explore a different city, see how the people are over there, how life is over there, and I'm gonna go and make money and have fun. Awesome, awesome. So I went out there. I remember I was put in a hotel with like a view. Me, I'm a view type of a guy. I love views, ocean view, views from the mansions. Anyways, so we went to the hotel and it had a beautiful view. I'm just like so happy and stuck on the view. And that's when I learned wow, with this opportunity, I get to travel, have fun, and make money, right? So that ended up being a successful road trip, and that's where I was motivated to continuously go on road trips. Because I'll tell you what, guys, road trips are the money makers because you're strictly just focused on that one goal. You know, you have your team, you have the right influences, everybody's there to do the same thing, make money and have fun. Everybody want to take that opportunity. There's less distractions versus when you're at home. If you're disciplined, that's great. But still, you know, a good culture to add to this business is definitely a road trip. So therefore, um, one thing I learned about that is, you know, just taking the opportunity, you know, giving yourself a chance, taking the risk. Because sometimes people don't want to go out of state, don't want to go out of, you know, their city, but that's where all the bread is at. That's how you want to make sure that you can help yourself grow, give yourself that experience, that chance, right? And by doing that, you know, you learn. And from what I learned is I'm like, wow, you know, I want to continue exploring more. So that was my first road trip to SD. And, you know, I went out there with Stefan. We closed like probably like 8, 9 deals. And that's probably one of my biggest weeks to start off as a new guy. So I highly encourage that. I highly encourage that. And to talk about, you know, leaders in the business, as you learn to develop a team and grow your team, that's the way to retain your team and hit your goals and get there. So, you know, that's why I believe like 80% of our business, or maybe like 70% of our business, is successful off of road trips. I remember like there was a time where we were only working in LA, to the Bay, San Diego. But once we started expanding out of state, I see everybody going to Texas, Dre, Bong, Cisco, Andy, Ken, everybody, right? Once they went out of state, I see how much accounts they were pulling up, how many opportunities they were providing, how many customers they were helping. It was amazing. I was like, damn, I'm sweating over here. I'm like, man, I'm missing out on these opportunities. I got to get my ass out there. So, you know, that's one thing I didn't want. I wasn't sure about. I'm like, man, do I want to go out of state? Do I want to, you know, explore? So there's a fear involved because you leave everything behind, but the goal is to look forward and move forward. You know, you never know what the future holds. And therefore, off of that note, you know, going to Texas was a great opportunity. But anyways, let me get back on track to what I'm saying here. So the first road trip I went to was on San Diego when I was a new guy, right? I got the understanding of what it is. So now this is where it really comes in. There was a second road trip that was coordinated by Ken and Andy, and everybody was going up to the Bay. Everybody was going up to the Bay to go get paid. I was like, man, at that time, I was like, San Diego was like a 2, 3 hour drive from my house, and the Bay's like 7, 8 hours away. And like they're like, yeah, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna kill it, we're gonna stay out there for like 2 weeks. And that wasn't very alarming to me. I have no idea why. But in my gut feeling, I knew I didn't know what I didn't know, right? So Stefan reached out saying, hey, we're going on a road trip to the Bay. I think, you know, you should go on that road trip. And I denied it. How do you feel? How do you think I feel when a week in to everybody going to the Bay road trip, I see that everybody's closing. Everybody is closing multiple accounts. Crazy. It's like back to back to back. Ken, Andy, Dre, Isaac, Stefan, everybody, right? Everybody was closing deals. It was so good of an opportunity from what I heard that everybody was closing the extra packs because customers didn't believe all these savings. So they had to give extra packs out and they had to give away free TVs. So I'm like, are you kidding me? No way. They probably closed like over 60, 70 deals for that week period in like 3, 4 days. And it was amazing. So me, I talk about this because it's a missing opportunity that I didn't take, right? So it really helped me learn, and that just instilled nothing but hunger and fire in me. Like, man, every road trip I'm going on, I gotta go on every road trip, no matter what happens. So I see that, you know, just because I didn't take the risk, I missed the opportunity, you know. And everybody else on that road trip had no other option but to win. Win, 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 right? So as everybody's stacking their wins over there, I'm over here, going back going back out here trying to just pondering on, me missing the opportunity. But I'm not mad. I still hit my goal for the week. I still did my 5 accounts that week. But back to the point, missing the opportunity, you don't want to miss the opportunity. Life is so short. You want to live to the full of it, And one thing I learned is, you want to make, the worst days the best days. You have to make the worst days the best days. You want to make the best out of every single day. So at that time, I learned from from missing that opportunity why I should go on road trips, because I wanted a piece of that pie. I wanted some of that, man. I wanted some of them extra packs. I wanted to go out there and have fun and make money with the team, with the big dogs, But I learned from it. That's all I can do, right? So as I continue my journey in this business, and more road trips to come, the team is growing, and we're just picking up opportunities, right? So I myself went to San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio, Texas on my own. So I had a 1-week trip for myself. The main purpose for that trip was my grandma came to visit me, and I'm taking her back. And look at the beauty of the business. I can fly with my grandma, take her back to San Antonio, and while I'm there, I can go visit the family, but still I'm disciplined enough to keep a schedule to hustle and close deals. So mentally, my goal was 10 accounts, right? 10 accounts. So my goal was 10 accounts in San Antonio. And what I happen to know at that time, I didn't even meet Steven, but Steven was running a team in San Antonio, and they murked it. They did a great job. And like literally everywhere I'm going, I'm seeing his business cards, his team's business cards. People are just talking about them, right? So I didn't lose hope. I still didn't lose hope, because I know I'm in a different state. I got to keep my mental right. I got to follow the 7 habits, and I got to make sure that I manage to close 10 deals. That was my goal, right? So I went out there. I had fun. It was hot. It was crazy. I was sweating. I was trying to stay hydrated, stay in the AC. It's like, and I'm by myself. Like, I'm like motivating myself. You know what? You came out here. There's a reason behind this. Just go out there and make it happen. I always tell myself the practice factor, like no matter where I am, if there's a door in front of me, I just go practice. And go practice the AT&T pitch, go practice the DirecTV pitch. I just go practice. And how little do you know, by practicing, you will close some deals, because in the unknown is the unknown, right? And therefore, as you seek the unknown, you will find treasure. Okay. So anyways, back to the story, right? So that week in San Antonio, I closed 8 deals, right? I'm 2 deals shy from my 10 deals. So this is a Sunday night, I closed 8 deals on a Sunday night here, and I'm like, damn, I go back on Tuesday morning. I have Monday tomorrow, and I have to close 2 deals. And I'm already kind of discouraged by like, because I've worked every territory, but I still managed to close 8 deals in San Antonio, right? So that night, Sunday night, like 10 p.m., I have a friend that lived in Houston, and she allowed me to, she gave me the allowance to stay there for the night. So this was my goal. I'm like, all right, cool. I gotta hit my 10 goal, my 10 deals, my goal. I gotta hit my goal, and I'm not gonna stop before I leave. So Sunday night, I was just doing some research, and on that note, she called me saying that, hey, why don't you come out here and just to go visit her? So I took the opportunity. I'm like, this is happening for a reason. This is happening for a reason. So therefore, what I did is I called her. Cool. She said that you can come by. So I already have that in my head. I do some territory search in Houston, right? The beauty of the business. I don't have to be in San Antonio to hit my goal. So the beauty of the business, right? So next is this. So I tell my grandma 10 p.m. at night, 10 p.m. Sunday night. All right. What's happening the next morning is Monday. I have a call. I have to do payroll. You know, I have to be prepared for the week. So I have that in mind as well. 10 p.m. Like, hey, grandma, I have to do something. You know, I have to go to Houston. I have to go out there and I have to hit my goal. You know, I sold myself on that. I was so bought into it. I was so motivated. I don't even know what happened, but that night I was super motivated. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Houston and I'm gonna hit my goal. And the drive from San Antonio to Houston was about I think 3 hours, and it was well worth it. So therefore, I take off on the road, right? I take off on the road, and I'm on my journey, and it's crazy. It's a two-way street going there, for 2 hours, and it was pitch black, pitch black. So I'm kind of paranoid and driving, but I'm I got myself, and then I'm sleepy on the other side, and I got a Bang energy drink on this side. So I'm all in the mix. I'm trying to make it happen here. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm gonna be alive. I'm unstoppable. I'm uncomfortable, but it's all good. I'm gonna make it happen. All right. So I kept it pushing, kept it pushing. Thank God I made it safely. I think on my way there, on my way to Houston, I think an undercover was following me, but I still didn't lose my cool. I kept it pushing. Got the undercover left, but ended the point. Made it to my friend's house. Slept there for the night. Woke up early in the morning. Handled my call. Handled my payroll, and therefore, at that time, where she lives in Katy, Texas. Katy, Texas. So Katy, Texas is still 40 minutes away from Houston. So therefore, cool. From Katy, Texas to Houston, it's 12 p.m. now. 12 p.m. And mind to know, it's Monday today, and tomorrow's Tuesday. I go back home to Cali in the morning. I got to return my rental. I got to hop on a flight. How do I do this? And I have a goal to hit. I have to close 10 deals, right? I closed 8 of them. I just have 2 more left. I went the extra mile for a smile. I'm telling you right now. I did not give up on myself. And in between, like I said, the beauty of the business, I was able to visit a friend and still hit my goal. So I continue out to Houston. Boom. I pull up. Beautiful, beautiful plaza. I'm not sure the guys that went out to Houston, there's a street called Westheimer. So I started off working there. I seen so much territory, so much juice, right? So as I went out there, first door I hit, automotive, boom, entertainment, 1 down, baby, let's go. Kept me pushing, right? So as I was working, I was hitting doors, knocking doors, and it was a Spanish-speaking area. So I had to bring out my Spanish-speaking skills. So I can be closing them deals. You know what I mean? So anyway, so I was back at it. I was hustling, closing doors. I was moving. This momentum is impeccable. I'm not stopping. I'm sprinting to every door, trying to close every door as possible because I know I have a time limit. By the time I got there now, it was 12:40. I closed the first deal by I think 1:30, and then continued on from there. I have to close 1 more deal. I'm like, baby, I just need 1 more. Come on, let's get it. I just need 1 more. So I didn't give up on myself. I kept it pushing in the heat. I'm sweating. I'm losing weight. I'm feeling great. I'm not mad. So I kept it pushing. All right. And as I'm closing, as I'm moving through doors, boom, what happened? As soon as I maneuver out of a business, I smashed my knee into the corner. So this business, they had this little sharp edges. So I was moving quick, like I was telling you guys, and I hit this corner. And as soon as I hit this corner, I smashed my knee. It started bleeding and it busted open. I'm like, God damn. In a time like this, when I gotta hit my goal, this thing happens, right? But what did I do? I maintained my attitude. I did not give up. I looked back at the lady, nice, beautiful lady. She was pregnant, I think, but she was nice enough to give me paper towels. She had no Band-Aids. She had no alcohol. I'm like, cool, I'll do it with the paper towels. I got the paper towels, took out the roll, and I rolled it up. Once I rolled it up, I tied a knot on the blood, and then I just kept it pushing. I'm like, you know what? I have 2 more hours left before I make it back to San Antonio. I gotta close the deal. Kept it pushing, kept it pushing. I did not give up. You guys know what happened? I closed the deal. I closed the cleaners, right? And as soon as I closed that cleaners, it was about time. I hit my goal. I hit my goal. I hit my goal, right? So I closed the cleaners, and after that, I'm just sitting in the car now. I closed my goal. I closed the 10 deals. I hit my goal. I tell myself, man, you're fucking amazing, bro. You fucking hit your goal. You fucking did it for yourself. You're amazing. You know, never, ever, ever doubt yourself. Never, ever. Anything is possible. Put your mind to it. Go the extra mile for a smile. You never know what's going to be out there, you know, and the opportunity sure did rely, right? And now on my road trip back, to San Antonio now, right? I'm going back to San Antonio. And on my way back, what happened? I'm like thinking, wow, I only closed 2 deals in Houston. Only 2 deals. I have a whole team back in Cali, hungry to make some money, hungry to close these accounts. At that time, Gio first barely just started. Stefan was doing Frontier, and I think I was also reaching out to Pete. So on my way back home to San Antonio to Granny House, I just kept thinking, I'm like, you know, what do I gotta do? I gotta, you know, like I'm not done with this. Like I couldn't leave Houston, but I had to leave because I had a flight the next day and I gotta return the rental. So like I had no other option. But that didn't stop me from making a plan. So you guys know what I did? I called up Stefan. I'm like, hey man, I know you're doing Frontier right now. But trust me, bro. Come out to Houston with me for 1 month. Just do AT&T for 1 month. I guarantee you, bro. I promise. I guarantee you we're gonna succeed. There's so much business. We gotta come and get this money. We gotta come and help these customers, right? And boom, Stefan said, okay, man, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. Cool. So I got that confirmation, right? And I hit up my partner. I hit up Gio. I'm like, what up, Gio? How you doing, bro? I'm like, you know, I think during that time, you know, it was a prime of Gio in the business. I'm like, yo, G Money, man. I'm in Houston right now. I'm telling you, bro. I guarantee you, we're gonna make a lot of money out here. And G Money's like, hey man, sign me up. Let's go. I'm trying to get paid, baby. Let's get it. G Money is down for the road trip. We come out to Houston, right? And one more person I called was Peter Wang. I'm like, hey Pete, man, there's a good opportunity out here, bro. We have to come out to Houston. Like I'm forcing it. Like I already closed the deal. Like yeah, I'm not asking them the question anymore. I'm just telling them, hey, we're coming out to Houston. G Money, we're coming out to Houston. Stefan, we're coming out to Houston. Because I know the opportunity. I seen it, you know. So I was getting prepared to run another road trip. And I'm back to Houston now. Came back with the team. What happened? We came with the dream team. Came with Mike the technician. We made it happen. We made it happen. We closed deals back to back to back. And Houston was a gold mine. Tell me why. Houston was a gold mine, right? So after Houston, everybody closed deals. Everybody makes big paychecks. G Money comes back to Cali, promoted. He closed like 20 deals that week. You know, like 12 to 20 in the whole remainder period of time. Like we went out there for like 10 days. You know, G Money closed like 20 accounts. I'm like, damn, that's right. How you fucking do it, G Money? You know, live up to the name. So, yeah. So successful trip. But Houston was a gold mine. Tell me why. Everybody else started going out there. Matter of fact, Dre and Cisco started a team out there. They opened the office out there. So the beauty of the business, the beauty of road trips, it's not just a road trip. It's an opportunity that can grow. Think about it. Off of me discovering something, we all knew it was there, but I went out there first, right? So after that, what happened? I brought my team back. We ate. After that, Dre came back with his team and built a business there. Had it consistently moving. So it shows to show that, listen, there's an opportunity here. How big can you take the opportunity? how much can you take from this opportunity? You have to think deeper than you think, you know? So give yourself a chance and allow yourself to be open to road trips, out of state trips, you know? It's gonna bring the true leader out of you, you know? A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the quality of his actions and the integrity of his intent, you know. So one thing I love about the road trips is, you know, it keeps you pushing. It's a great motivator to keep you pushing, you know. And you don't stop. Like, you have this ammunition, you have this fuel in you, you know, that fires you up and it keeps you pushing because everybody around you is making money, right? You know, for example, we were on a road trip to Ohio. I see over here, you know, Andy's putting up bills, G Money's putting up bills, Mark Salazar's putting up deals, Stefan's putting up deals, and I think 1 or 2 days I wasn't putting up deals, but I didn't give up though, because that makes me so much more hungry. I feed off of their success. I'm like, man, they winning, I'm winning, we all winning, you know. But those accounts are processing, they're out there. I just got to go out there and keep working, you know. So therefore, I kept it pushing, and therefore that's just understanding that the fact of the synergy and the bonding, the team bonding, that one is there for another, and just having that influence, guarantee you're gonna win automatically. So road trips are hitters. You have to go on a road trip to make the most money. I guarantee you. I think I made the most money on a road trip. Yeah, I have. And everybody has, to be honest with you. So yeah, like Warren Buffett says, you know, the more you learn, the more you earn. Life is a risk and you have to take it. You know, give yourself a chance to learn and earn. Simple as that. All right, guys and gals, everybody, right? So cool. So as far as that goes, I want to add one more thing to this. I have a rule. It's called the 100 rule. And this is something I personally made up just for my mental and for everybody else that I want to teach. And the 100 rule is this: no matter what state AT&T's in, but DirecTV can get installed, right? So we have 50, 52 states, whatever, right? We have all these states. In my mind, I know in every single state, we have 100 deals that we can close in every single state. Just know that. Every single state. There's 100 customers in every single state. If you want to break it down, could be 100 deals in every single city, every single county. So if you have that mentality and if you run with it, if you run with that mentality, I guarantee you, you're going to win, because you already projected that is there. And now as you go out there, you make it happen, because you already planted that seed. Now it's going to grow and sprout to a tree. So as you understand the opportunity and give yourself the allowance to think, so that's my 100 rule. You know, every state has 100 deals to close, so there's no excuses. So yeah, anybody have questions that they want to ask me regarding road trips?
Mo, I got a question for you.
What's up, G Money?
So a little birdie told me that if I go on a road trip, there's like some sort of $35 bonus. I mean, what do I gotta do to collect that bonus? How does that work?
Right. So as far as the bonus goes, for everybody, when you produce a sale on a road trip, that's another benefactor. Thank you, G Money. You know, that's why they call you G Money, man. We talk about the money. But yeah, anyways, so when you go on a road trip, right, there's another benefactor addition to your sale that you make. Each sale that you make is a $35 credit back to your gas, you know, your food, the living costs. So everything has a cost. You know, when we go out on a road trip, the house is not free, it's a cost. You know, when you rent a car, there's a cost. If you take your own car out there, there's gas, that's a cost, right? So CMC, Ken, Andy, Stefan, everybody, they provide the opportunity. Like, we all provide the opportunity where You go on a road trip, you have the option to make a little extra money, but with investing in yourself, you get that return. So for example, I'm going to Houston, and I gotta cut this plane ticket, right? The plane ticket cost me about $200. So therefore, 35 divided by 200, you make that math up. That's like probably like 5 deals right there, right? Or 6 deals. Anyways, so that 6 deals, if you close 6 deals, you get that reimbursement for the 200 that you paid for your plane ticket, which would be 6 sales times 35, right? So it'd be like 210. So that's the beauty of the $35 per sale. It can go towards your gas, your food, your plane ticket, your living cost, all of that. It's just another motivator.
I want to explain even in more detail how this whole reimbursement thing works. So let's say out there in Texas, and then that plane ticket costs 200, right? You make 5 sales, you get reimbursed for that whole amount. Now, if you make 8 sales, all that extra money goes to you. That's like a bonus. So you're incentivized to produce out there, because once your cost is covered, now everything additional to the cost is now a bonus. So you go ahead and add $35 per sale as a commission, pretty much. That's how that works. I do have one more question, Mo. You were telling a story, and it was a great story about how you really persevered through adversity, and you really went out there the extra mile, first mile, to get your 10 accounts in that 1 week. It was a crazy story. Like, it's badass. I wish more people had that thought process that you do. But my question to you is, how did you maintain that confidence and that attitude that you were so sure that you're going to hit your goal no matter what? Because it wasn't looking good for you at one point. So I'm curious how you managed to maintain that positive attitude.
You're right. It didn't look good for me, and I was under pressure, because that extra pay to pay the cost, not just that, but like to hit my goal mainly, right? I wanted to hit my goal. So therefore, I just mastered one thing, which was territory searching. So once I found out that I have the allowance to go to Houston, and I know that I have a place to, place to stay at, therefore I just started looking up territory back to back to back. So I looked up at least 10 territories. I'm like, if I don't close a deal in these 10 territories, it's impossible. I'm closing the deal. I'm hitting my goal. I have 10 territories here. So the first territory I hit, I ended up hitting my goal, which left me with 9 more, which projected me to come calling you, Stefan, and the rest of the team to come out there, because I had more territory, So I knew there's more money out here, and I was already prepared for this. And that was the main thing. Going through the adversity, I had to maintain myself. I believed in myself. It really started with me. If I didn't allow myself to believe that I can go out there and make it happen, I would have never done it. I could have clearly just went to sleep by 11 p.m. But instead, I was on the road to hit my goals, So that's what it is, man. Like, you got to persevere. You got to make it happen. And giving up is not an option, You give yourself that option. So remember that. You want to keep yourself a winner, stay winning every day. Keep stacking them wins, right? So that really taught me, because I just challenge myself, because I always tell myself, God equipped me with your strength as I face my biggest challenges, right? So it was a risk. I never did anything like that, but hey, it was in me. I was fired up. I had people depending on me. I got bills to pay. I'm trying to get paid. So everything's all in the mix, right? So therefore, I had no other options, yo. I had no other option but to win. So I went out there and I made it happen. Yeah.
Yes. For that.
Hey Mo, I got a question for you.
Talk to me. What's up? Dre? Yeah, there you go.
When you're choosing territory, what areas do you know to look for? Do you go for faster speeds, slower speeds, or does it not matter to you?
It doesn't matter, bro, because there's an opportunity in every space, So therefore, if I'm looking for more win back, I look for 100 megs, 24 megs. You know, even if like it's just common sense. Like if I close the cleaners and I'm in a 3 meg area, they don't really use the internet, but they use the phone line, I'm gonna close that cleaners, you know? So it's just every situation is different, but you can definitely give everybody the opportunity.
Can I add to that, Mo?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah, so I feel you're absolutely right in that sense. I know, for example, when I'm working a slower territory speed, I'm not looking to switch everyone over. I'm looking for that landline, right? I'm looking for that customer. If they did have this in the past and they said service was perfect, service is great, but I left you for price, those are the people I'm trying to win back, right? Whereas if I'm in a high speed area, then I know if people left for service, we can win them back with service, right? We got the speed, not only the pricing to beat them. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I feel that all you new guys should keep that in mind when working territory. You need to know what area to work effectively and what are you going to be your strengths and weaknesses within that area.
Amazing.
I got a question, Mo. Got a
Yes,
question
sir.
for you.
What's the question,
So
Andy?
there's days where you want to go out, but there's also days where you just feel comfortable at home. Maybe you got a girlfriend at home, and you just want to relax. What do you do to just give yourself that boost to just go out there for a few hours to make it happen?
Okay. So on that note, I learned something from Ty Lopez, and Ty Lopez said that I like to prepare my months. I like to prepare my weeks, right? So as Stefan says, hey man, every Sunday or Saturday, Sunday, prepare your week in advance. So once you already have an action and plan, a plan of action, so therefore, you know, you already prepared for the week. So no matter what you have, being at home, a girlfriend, a baby, you know, freaking karate class, whatever it is, like you have a schedule now for the week, right? So every morning 9 a.m. there's a call, right? And then therefore you have the rest of the day. After the call, you hit the field. After the field, you know, you do your you know, like whatever you got to do. You got to go pay a bill after the field. You know, you got to go meet up your girlfriend. You got to go to soccer practice. You know, go play basketball with your buddies. Whatever it is, it's just a schedule, right, and a routine. So the goal and the key is to prepare yourself. So I prepare myself from Saturday to Sunday for the week. And the best way to do that is write it down. So I like to really get out a yellow notepad and write everything down for that week on what's going on. And if there's free open space, all that's work time, work time, work time, work time. Because in this business, I want to say, you know, the more time you have, the more money you get to make. You know, so in these businesses, you want to save time to make more money. Simple as that. So yeah, that's my answer for that, Andy. Um, yeah, but as far as everyday routine goes, you know, just you want to stay consistent and focused every single day on that one goal. What's your goal? You want to hit leadership? You want to hit partnership? You want to grow your team volume? Anything and everything is possible. You just got to put your mind to it. Um, so one thing I want to definitely talk about is new guys. I see a lot of new guys out here. It gets me very excited. Um, but funny theory about a new guy, right? Like when I was a new guy, or you know, when I even have new reps, I just talk about this. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So you're telling me as a rep, right? As a rep, I'm already making money, the initial commission, right? I'm already making the initial commission. And you're telling me I have to go out there and produce 8 sales in 3 weeks, right? So you're telling me to go out there and make money, what I'm already supposed to do, what I'm already supposed to do to what? To hit leadership? Are you kidding me? So you're telling me to make money to make more money so I have more money. Like, come on now. That's the formula right here. We're already setting you up for success. So as a rep, you build that discipline. You're going out there every day, closing 1 deal a day, 2 deals a day. Challenge yourself, you know, like I want to close 5 in 1 day. Like I personally have goals. Like I want to close 10 deals verified in 1 day. That's one goal, right? In a week, personally, I want to close 20 deals. You know, I've done 18 before, so I got to hit my goal now. It's 20, right? So, and the most in a day I close is 6. So it's definitely possible. You just got to go out there and make it happen, you know? So setting these goals, right? So back to the rep talk, you know, the opportunity is just amazing, you know. So as a rep, you're telling me I have to go out there and hit my goal, which I'm already making money, to make more money and then to make more money. So from rep to leader, and as you're a leader now, you get that boost of pay. Your income basically goes up from 30 to 40%. That's amazing within your control. So you can come out here and be a leader within 2 weeks, like Speedy. To be honest with you, Speedy is a killer out there, man. That's why he has one of the best teams. I'm not gonna lie with you guys on that. But yeah, so anyways, and look at that opportunity. Now you go from leader to team lead. Now you can manage a team, run a team, and retain a team, and therefore it's just a win-win-win. Like you're never losing. You have a challenge to hit a certain goal, to make enough money, to hit another goal to make more money. Now you have a bigger challenge right here, building a team, developing people to help yourself earn more money. But at the end of the day, this is a win-win-win. You know, you're helping everybody. You're helping everybody provide opportunities and grow. You're helping everybody challenge themselves. But yeah, but overall, I say all this to say, road trips is the way to go. You want to challenge yourself, go on a road trip, see what you can do, give yourself a goal, hit that goal, and make it happen. You know, just have fun and make money. That's just the motto right here. That's it. Have fun and make money. Go out there, explore and tour different cities, different states. Like I've been to what can I say? I've been to San Diego, the Bay, right? All places in the Bay. I've been to Chicago, Oklahoma, Illinois, right? Cleveland, Florida, Texas, many more states, Arizona, New Mexico. So it just doesn't stop. But the beauty of the business, we can travel, we can have fun, make money, meet new people, build businesses in other states. Like, think about it, if you want to go out there and really seize a state and open up a market there, give yourself that challenge. Prove it to yourself that you can do it, and it has been done. Steven's doing it, Dre's doing it. Speedy and J-Dub did it, so we're doing it. Everybody is doing it. So get in the wave, and as a business and the company is, we haven't even scratched the surface versus where we're gonna go in life with this business. 3-4 years into the company, this business is still a child, It's gonna grow to a teenager, to an adult. So think about it when it's an adult, right?
To a grandpa.
So it's gonna be, opportunities unlimited, and we are like the monopoly. I feel like, like we have every opportunity provided. But yeah, any more questions, guys? It's about it.
Mo, I got a question for you.
What's up, G?
Let's pretend I'm a new guy, right? And
Yeah.
I like the idea of traveling, but I'm scared of like going out there by myself to a new state or a new city. What is like if I'm willing to go on a road trip, like what do you recommend me do as a new guy?
Okay, so as a new guy, first of all, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself first of all. Just know that you got the skill to do it, and the fact that you're gonna go out to a new city or state is just like keep an open mind. Like just have that one goal that we all have. We're all really going out there to go out there and make money. We're not here to bullshit. Really out here to go out there and make money. That's the whole purpose of the business. To help and grow. So as far as that goes, for a new guy, make sure you're prepared. You have your right clothing attire, your badge, everything that you need for the field, extra clothes, and bring a winner's mentality always. You never want to go on a road trip with a loser's mentality. You want to go out there saying, hey, I'm going out there, I'm closing 10 deals. That's it. I'm closing 10 deals out there, wherever I go. So having that mentality and the preparation is key. So one thing I definitely want to say for every new guy is one secret, and one good thing that your leader will look at is prepare territory. Prepare territory. So the more territory that you have, the more money you have the ability to make. So that's one main key factor. Prepare territory, remain the 7 habits, and go out there, have fun, and make money. Simple as that. But territory. So without territory, we ain't making no money. Remember that. So focus on that territory. It's very important. And like Peter Wang was saying, you want to really milk that territory because you'll get the most out of it. For example, I closed a deal 2 days the other day, and like the whole plaza, like 5-6 people went there, but still, I went to the back. There's another business. People still went there. Still, one of the reps left their order formed, but I was indifferent. I still proceeded with my pitch and closed the deal. I don't care if there's 100 people there. I'm still gonna close that deal. Remember that. You know. One last story I want to share before everybody goes out there and makes some money about that, right? So obviously we tend to know that there's people, we all tend to hit similar doors, similar territories. Don't get discouraged. Remember, if you didn't hit the business, you didn't hit the business. If I go to any business, they say that 10 people already came by today, I'm like, cool. I haven't came by today. Is there something I can help you out with? Go straight to the point. We're here to lower your bill, help you with the new COVID program. We know business is suffering, want to retain your business, etc. But back to the story that I want to say is there was a day I was working in Whittier, and in Whittier, there was a jeweler. That day I had to train 2 new reps. So I was like, you know what, I got this. I can help, I can help train one person, but today I have to double up. So I have to go lead by example. So I went out there, I went to the jeweler, 3rd door I hit. He's like, what's up, man? You're the 8th person coming, like 8th person coming in today. I'm like, really? No way. 8th person coming in today? I'm like, you tripping, bro. But anyway, were they able to help you? What help, man? So me, I just cracked a joke with them. Were they able to help you? Did they come buy some jewelry? No? Okay. I'll probably buy some jewelry, but we'll talk about that later. What I'm here to talk about now is your bill. You have AT&T? Yes, I do. Awesome. Cool. You have the bill? This is what I'm here to do. Discount your bill if you're overpaying. Update your service if it's slow. I just told them straight up. You go grab the bill. Overpaying. What did the other 8 people do? What did the other 8 people not do that I did? Just a different person, different time. The guy wasn't busy. So everything plays in the factor. So what I ended up doing, had the 2 new guys with me, setting a good example, telling them, look, 8 people came in, I'm number 9, and here I'm closing the deal. So therefore, don't give up. Work that territory, close deals, and make sure you keep your customers in a keep note of your customers, right? To follow up with, have a follow-up list, whether it's like next May or December. It's just good to have a follow-up organized planner, so you know that you have money for the future waiting on you. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys today, guys. It's just a great way to go out there and try something new, try something different, give yourself the opportunity, go out there and hit a road trip, come back with that fat check. Usually the say of a road trip is, you coming back with a comma. Road trips are made for commas. You got to come back with a comma. Simple as that. All right. So yeah, go out there today, guys. Have fun and make money. Prepare for a road trip. Talk to your leaders, and do whatever it takes to close that deal. And always maintain that positive attitude.
Awesome. Oh,
Thank you, Mo. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Cool, guys. So the goal today is 20 sales again. We did it yesterday with only 11 people. Now we have 24 people on this call. If all of us just do 1 and we got some killers to do 2, we can hit 30, 40, but we're only aiming for 20. So who's going to make some money today? Say aye.
Aye.
All right.